Good morning, YouTube. Today is now Thursday, October 10th. We just left the way station slash truck parking spot we parked at last night. We're 3 miles down the road. I came down here to a Flying J to grab breakfast. Ow! Oh shit! I gotta tell you, man. Some of y'all have been in the comments here lately. Just not many, just a couple of you are going out of bounds. Out of bounds? That's a nice, polite way to say it. You're getting a little too big for your britches, so just watch yourselves, okay? Now, I love all the feedback. I do. But feedback is one thing. And then coming out trying to tell me what to do, cause there's a difference, you know. I had a couple emails sent to me as well. I mean, if you're asking me for information, you better learn how to ask instead of trying to demand. I ain't replying to that crap either. But I mean, it's just part of the gig, social media. The more eyes get on you, the more people see you, the more personalities you're going to come across. So I mean, I get all that. So just be a little respectful. There's only one person that I've actually blocked from the channel. Every comment he comes out with is just something stupid. So I'm not going to do that much anymore. I mean, I read all the comments. I don't comment to every single one. I'm probably comments about 90% of them. But I don't comment. I'm not 100% replier, just because sometimes it's just, just a thumbs up, a like and a heart is sufficient. But I enjoy the interaction with you guys. I really do. But it's 8:36 right now. We're 5 hours away from delivery. I've been looking for a follow-up. Haven't found one yet. There's a couple of options around. I'm just trying to decide which direction I want to go. If I want to go Indiana or if I want to go down to Atlanta. There's a lot of loads out of Trenton, the Miller cores, but I ain't doing those. And yes, I canceled a load because of 8 p.m. I'm not driving. That's out of my normal service hours. So I may find that shocking to some of you. That's it. I have no regrets about that at all. Trucking my way. And my way is during daytime. It's the way it is. You ain't got to agree with it. You ain't got to like it. You can think, wow, that's just dumb. Think it all you want. I'm not going to be one of those overnight, one day, daytime. No, that's not going to happen. I did that shit for years. I'm not doing that shit no more. Don't give a damn. So, anyway, I got a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit, which I just opened as I was talking here. So, I'm going to knock this out and hit the road. Let's get this load delivered and find a follow-up. A couple follow-ups, for that matter. Thanks for being here. I feel like I should reiterate that, why I dropped that load that changed the time to 8 p.m. Maybe a little hard for some people to understand. Now, it's about perspective. If I was in a position, if I had a gig to where I was home every weekend or every other weekend, and I knew I was home, then my mindset out here would be a little different. Because if I know I'm going home, like that's my life, when I'm out here working, it's nothing but work. That's I feel like that's the way it would be. Be out on my 10 every freaking day, run as hard as I can to make what I need to make, and get back home. Now, I mean, if that's normal, right? Which would make a lot of sense. But the fact right now, my home is this truck. I haven't decided where I'm going to base home again yet. So, I'm working every damn day. I'm not going to do that rotating schedule while I'm living on the road. I'm just not going to. It just sounds horrible to me. I mean, when do you have time for yourself to just chill? When do you have time for anything? Now, like I said, if you're going home once a week or every other week, that's your chill time, your home time, your away time. Right now, I don't have that, so I'm not going to do that. So I'm a solar, what do you call it? A solar powered driver, and I wouldn't have booked that load to begin with if it said 8 p.m. delivery time. I wouldn't have, and I wouldn't have based a plan off of that. I booked it for an open window from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. I felt like I'd have been there around noon, 1 o'clock, and I got to follow up out of New Orleans to somewhere else. But we are stopped right now. We're 35 miles away from delivery. It is currently 2:27 in the p.m. We stopped at some little People's truck stop in Peoples, Ohio, right off of 32, and I had to use the restroom, and I had to get refreshed. I got a fresh beverage, sparkling ice. I love these things. This is a sparkling ice caffeine, and of course a regular sparkling ice kiwi strawberry. Now, if these sparkling ice caffeines were more prevalent across the market shelves, like truck stops or whatever, I'd buy these over Monsters, just because they're not as harmful as a Monster supposedly is, and I like them. I like multiple flavors from them. This tropical punch is pretty good. So, yeah, just like I said, it's about perspective. You may think it sounds weird, and then again, I think someone running that revolving clock every damn day is weird. Again, it's about perspective. So, yeah, that's it. So I got 16 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and just get a 30 out the way. So we just booked another load too. We gotta go over into Anderson, Indiana, which is 200 miles from here, for a 9 a.m. live load in the morning, going down to Dallas for delivery on Sunday. And then hopefully we can get one more Sunday afternoon, because it's 950 miles from Anderson to Dallas. After live loading tomorrow, I'll probably knock out about 400 plus of those miles. Hell, I might even get it delivered Saturday if I decide to push it too hard. At the latest Sunday morning, unless of course, some variable happens across the road. But until then, I'm just gonna hang out here for another 15 minutes and get my 30 out the way, so I can continue on down the road. Alright, well, I just arrived here at the Rural King in Waverly, and I've been here before. If I remember right, I'll drop the load over there, and the empties are up there on their front gravel lot, but I've never been here with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trucks in these 3 lanes just sitting here. So I gotta walk in, check in, see what's going on, and hopefully I'm not stuck behind all these drivers who just sitting here for too long anyway. Alright, We are in Richmond, Indiana, just across the Ohio-Indiana border at first exit. We're at a Petro. Where I stopped here is because there's a blue beacon right here. I'm in the blue beacon line right now. 1, 2, 3 in front of me on one side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in front of me on the other side. So Big Blue needs a bath. He needs to get a wash, and he's going to get a wash. Period. Hopefully I can find parking when it's time. I see quite a few spots available on this back side, so it may not be an issue, but it depends on how long I'm here, right? So Blue needs to get a bath. Blue needs to get a bath. And hopefully this is one of those Petros that has a barber shop that don't charge $50 fucking. And if that's the case, I'll probably get a head trim. But I gotta, well, if it's so late now, it's like almost 7 o'clock, 15 to 7. And I won't have time to do it in the morning because my appointment's at 9. Right now I am, let's see, 100 and, no. I am not 100 and nothing miles away. Let me just clear this out. I think I'm like 70 miles away from where I have my delivery or my pickup. 62 miles away from here, so I'm an hour drive. Appointment's at 9. I'll leave here about 7:30. Get there about 8:30 or so, and hopefully they'll get me in and out quick. We shall see. It's a home designs place. I'm going to the Home Depot in Dallas. When I first saw it, I read it as a Home Depot to Home Depot. I was like, that sounded weird, but it said 42,000 pounds. I'm like, it probably won't be it. But now I'm going to a home designs place. It probably will be 42,000 pounds. But nevertheless, it's in Anderson, Indiana. Anderson's right on the edge of Indianapolis, basically Indianapolis. So all I'll do is I'll take 70. From there, I'll take 70 through Indy, hit 57, go down to 55, and go down to West Memphis and take 40 all the way across. Or all the way to Little Rock, and you hit 440 and 30, so it's easy drive, except for the bullshit you got to deal with going through some of those areas. Indy being the biggest one probably tomorrow is going to be a pain in the ass. Fortunately, my pickup's on the east side of Indy. I don't have to go through Indy until after I get loaded. And then going down through Memphis will be a pain in the ass. Going through Little Rock will be a pain in the ass, and then of course once you get into Dallas is always a pain in the ass. So in any case, let's see how long we wait here. We've been here in line now a little over 3 minutes since I started recording. Let's hope we're not here long. So I waited outside in line for about 45 minutes. And all Blue's getting bad. $78. Plastic watch, undercarriage, and engine compartment. Pro tip, don't ever get the Rain-X wax or whatever they want to call it. It's just crap. It's like a dirt magnet. I did it once, I'll never do it again. Alright, old Blue's cleaned up. It looks good when it's clean. Let's walk inside here, use the restroom. Maybe, I don't know, maybe find something to munch on. We'll see. Caesar.
You hear me? What? Page on 27.
You know, I've gotten pork chops from the Country Pride restaurant many times, and they're really, really good. Tonight was the first time that I got that cheesy potato casserole. And it came out with cheese and bacon on it, and a side of sour cream. First bite I took with some sour cream, I swear it's just a freaking baked potato. So I asked her, this is my first time ordering the cheesy casserole, potato casserole. Do you know how they prepare it? She went, yeah, they take tater tots and mash them on the grill, put some gravy on it, mix it up, put some cheese and bacon on it. I'm like, because I swear it tastes exactly like a damn baked potato. I figured you just went in there, took a baked potato, and just kind of hollowed it out and mixed everything in there. She went, nope, tater tots. I'm like, well, tater's tater, I reckon. So, but I will say, the pork chops tonight were the smallest pork chops I've ever gotten from a Country Pride, and they were slightly overcooked, a little tough. Now pork, you don't like do medium rare and like that, but done, and when it's done cooked right, it's juicy, and it's firm, but it's juicy. This was super firm and a little dry. So he's probably used to cooking the big pork chops. He cooked those small ones for the same amount of time as the big ones, and I mean, flavor-wise, it was okay. It was good. But I was disappointed in the pork chops tonight. Caesar salad, I thought I wanted a Caesar. I like Caesar. I just wasn't in the mood for it, you know. But you saw what I had. I mean, $36 after tip, $29 before tip. I tipped $6, 20%. So, I mean, it's a good meal. I mean, I have first kind of a sit-down meal I've had in a while, so it's worth it. Alright, so I'm back in the truck, obviously. It is now 8:43 in the p.m. I am about to hop in the sleeper and just conk out. I'm going to set the alarm for 6, hit the road about 7:30, hour drive to where we got to go, and let's get loaded up. Thank you all for riding with me today. I appreciate all the support. We'll see you tomorrow.